Hello, viewers of Jonathan George Villaria's Watching Podium. I'm Jonathan George Villaria, and I am excited to share with you how we can expand our knowledge of the world through the English language. Our videos cover a range of topics such as literature, history, science, and more to provide you with a well-rounded learning experience, regardless of whether you are a beginner or a experienced learner. Our expertly curated videos offer captivating and enlightening content to help you enhance your language proficiency. The skill of reading others is a crucial aspect of our daily lives and professional endeavors. We use it every day to make smart decisions, predict outcomes, and interact with others. Beyond relying solely on our expertise, the ability to read people also depends on human insight and sensitivity. In this presentation, we will explore why reading people is important and how we can develop it to enhance your personal lives and careers. While you're speaking, pay attention to the facial expressions and body language of your audience. If they react negatively, appear uncomfortable, or show interest, adjust your topic and speaking style accordingly. One of the most important aspects of reading others is understanding their thought structures. Age, culture, and beliefs all play significant roles in shaping a person's mindset. When you meet an elderly person, they often prioritize caution, while younger individuals may be more enthusiastic. Those from traditional or introverted backgrounds tend to avoid confrontation and express emotions more quietly. Everyone's preference for pets can reveal aspects of their personality. Those who prefer keeping fish are often optimistic and self-assured. Cat lovers usually value independence, while bird enthusiasts often have refined tastes and narrowed interests. People who prefer dogs typically have gentle, friendly personalities, but they may be easily swayed and tend to go along with others' opinions. In our daily lives, our bodies communicate emotions and intentions just as much as our words do. Reading body language is a powerful skill that helps us gain deeper insights into others. Body language can reveal many things that people do not verbalize or may not even be aware of. When under stress, we often unconsciously place our hands on our thighs, rubbing them together to soothe our emotions. When observing others, pay attention to their inclinations. People tend to lean toward things they like and distance themselves from those they dislike. When people lie, they may touch the neck, exhibit forced behaviors, and display mechanical reactions. Hand gestures also carry specific meanings. For example, covering one mouth while speaking with tightly closed lips suggests a person who is withholding something important. People who are anxious tend to rotate or fiddle with objects in their hands. When palms are facing up, it indicates a proposal or inquiry, while palms facing down represent a command or request. Covering the chin with a hand is often an attempt to conceal vulnerability, while covering the eyebrows may indicate embarrassment or hesitation. Eyes are often considered the windows to the soul, and you can easily read people's thoughts. The key is to observe their pupils. When they are excited, faced with a challenging decision, or experiencing strong emotions, pupils tend to dilate. A secret lies in the direction of their gaze. When they look to the right or upwards, they are often lying as they stimulate imagination in the brain. Conversely, if they look to the left or downward, while speaking. They may be recalling an event or organizing thoughts for easier communication. Individuals with round faces are often seen as optimistic, approachable, and good at interacting with others. Those with long, gentle features tend to be confident and less concerned with others' opinions. People with square faces, and well-defined jaws often possess keen observation skills and independent spirits. Pay attention to someone's face when they smile. If it's a fake smile, you notice that the eyes don't sync with the lips, and there won't be crowd's feet. The lines of genuine joy, a smirk, or a half-hearted smile is often considered insincere. Conversely, when someone genuinely smiles, both the eyes and lips join in the merriment. A heart-left smile leaves lasting heart-warming impressions. Keep an eye on the mouth as well. Lips pressed together may signify anger, disdain, and bitterness, while clenched jaws and gritted teeth, gritted teeth, a sensitive smile has the power to radiate and touch hearts. Tone and volume of speech can reveal a lot about our emotions. The frequency of sound creates vibrations. When reading others, pay attention to how their tone affects you. When someone frequently talks about their successes or praises, they may be seeking recognition and approval from you. This often reflects inner insecurity. In life, when interacting with others, not only listen to what they say, but also carefully consider the words they use. The choice of words can reveal much about their mood and personality. So when you engage in conversation with someone, try to pay attention to the words they employ. When someone consistently sees themselves as right and others as wrong, often says, I know what's best for you. They may lack flexibility in their thinking. Those who like to use phrases like you should or you have to are usually somewhat stubborn. People who speak very candidly are perhaps the least deceptive. Those who prefer to use fewer phrases like well, you know, and like may have relatively slower cognitive processing and use these verbal pauses. Alternatively, they could be the opposite, engaging in careful, deep thinking that's hard to predict. In today's ever-changing and uncertain world, the skill of reading others plays a crucial role in shaping our future. It not only gives us confidence in making sound decisions, but also paves the ways for success in various fields. Hopefully, through this presentation, you've gained an overview of the importance of reading people and how to apply it in your daily life. Keep honing these skills to become wiser and more successful in the future. Thank you for joining me on this episode. Your questions, comments, and feedback are always welcome and appreciated. So please don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more interesting and enlightening content. By hitting the notification bell, you'll be sure to never miss any of our exciting and thought-provoking episodes. Don't forget to share our channel with your friends and family who may also find our content beneficial. We are committed to providing you with high quality, well researched, and engaging content that will help you improve your English language skills and Spanish knowledge. And I look forward to sharing more insightful and inspiring things with you in the near future.